cause a side ain't in the streets. She don't wanna play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. The mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girl better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever.
Well, it is a question that 7,000 strong ask before every game that sees. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from New Orleans. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gates. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away. They're trying to chase you down.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
For the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. A tight end in motion now. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Saints, first down.
The type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Going to the ground again on first. He's able to drive that pile down the yard. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Second and 9.
Kamara gets it off the option. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Completed over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Burpee sends it through. And the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in their first trip out there this season for a kicker. Kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out to their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Second and 13. That's too far in front, and it's It's not going to be caught. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He lofts it deep left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. Now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. They go play action on first. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's good for us Saints.
Kamara now on first and 10. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3.
Give on second to Kamara. He's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense to the line for second down. Rattler back to throw. Screen here for Kamara. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Play number 7 on this drive. They need 7 here on third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 7.
Rattler setting to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Kamara. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
And you get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on second and goal. Rattler. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. On fourth down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. Only a 20-yarder here. Grupe sends it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to field goal than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Another try following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding, offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Counter give to Kamara. We'll cobble together a yard there. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another run for Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. All 1 yard there, so consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Rattler to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Looking for a target. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back and win. Get back and win. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Murray on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no formation.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And And hey, at least he held onto the football. They will get nothing on that return. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Saints to the line now. First and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 29. Hits him on the out route. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 6 now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Jukes one defender. This one quickly to Harrison. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Running left, it's Connor. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
James Conner.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
It's Connor again. Across midfield at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Cardinals.
From the gun, it's Murray. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick.
Saints 6.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. To return this, Rashid Shaheed escapes a defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Saints offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Looking to throw, Rattler. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
brings up 2nd and 10.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. So the injury forces Kamara from the backfield. And sliding into the spot atop the backfield in his wake, here's Cam Akers. Throwing on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And the hit is made, so they bend to the competition, but they didn't break from as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ryan Rico on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to it. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. Now trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. It's an option right that begins this drive. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Kyler looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Cardinals looking at 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. It's the connection to James Conner. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Throwing again, Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
3rd down, Conner gets it. He breaks the tackle. And he's down inside the 35 before going out.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down.
Kyler throwing here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Got themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Conner. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. From the 17. Here's a screen, it's Conner. He's able to get this down to the 13. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. That's a pickup of 9. And that will set up 1st and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Murray looking to throw. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8.
14, Saints 6.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this in the field goal range. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Rattler back to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Here's Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Now Rattler. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll get it up to the 44. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
That's good for the Saints.
They kick the running back in motion. He'll throw it yet again. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1. At the
Second and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. And the Saints.
We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. Cardinals in the formation. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding on. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. Into the hands of Harrison. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down, Arizona.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, Murray. He fires one deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they face second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Back to throw, Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
And it's third down.
Murray to throw here on third. It's his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield to the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down. Play action now, Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Harrison Jr. incomplete.
Again, Gets Murray to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
It's third down.
Another throw coming from Murray.
Yards to go.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. They'll bring out the punter here. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. The Saints come marching onto the field. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. It's out against the line ball, bouncing near the goal line. And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now.
Saints 6.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Shaheed now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. Play action on 1st down. He's got time here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Throwing from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. 2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points.
Saints 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this out.
And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Rattler dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. And the Cardinals getting 2 extra defensive backs out there. Third down coming. Throwing his Rattler. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. They'll keep this drive moving and come to line for 1st and 10.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Headed out right. He's keeping it again. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 on 2nd down. There's a screen. It's Connor. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Complete to James Conner. A gain of 7. 1st down, Arizona.
Here's Connor on the option. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
He was taken down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 16.
Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue piling onto this lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Rattler to the air now. Ball to the left side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
That's good for us Saints.
Now Rattler. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the Cardinals' 48.
From the 48. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Ready to start this drive with Conner. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right back to Conner. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Cardinals football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Kyler to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Here comes the Saints offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They've got first down from the 31. Rattler setting to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Pete. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Trying again, following the set. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Running back, motioning right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the defense comes through to back him up and hit a 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
On now comes their punter. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First down carry for Conner. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Conner on the inside give. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Murray on 3rd down. And
exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Saints come marching onto the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Rattler back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. It really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to make 12 sacks in one ball game.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rattlers hit, the ball's out, and it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring out 4th down. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line.
The Cardinals take over.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run the counter to Connor. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Going with Connor here. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
To the gun. Here's Murray. It's caught by Harrison. And he's going to be brought down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Connor here from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd down, here's an option. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keep running away with this. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Ryland tacks out the extra point. The Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun handoff to Akers. Juke the defender. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
10 yards. That's good for a save.
Short side option here. He's running left. You got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
On the keeper. Jalen Thompson on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Akers. Duke's had a one-stop, and he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for a Saints.
They go to Akers again. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
28-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 28. Likely's got it right side. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
That's another Saints.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's Rattler. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's good for another Saints. 1st and goal.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Looking for an open pocket. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
He goes down again. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Tight end going in motion here. Chuck now on 3rd and goal. Oh, what a catch! Back to the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No, couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete. Well, might as well go for it here, Brock. They're going to try 4th and goal. Desperation time here. Looking, he falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.